YouTube. I'm here. Hey, what's up, meatballs? Mr. Meathook here. So I've been working on packing up stuff that isn't essential for me before I moved to Michigan. So I was getting ready to pack up my VHS, and I figured before I do that, go ahead and show off my entire VHS collection. Shouldn't take a lot of your time. I don't have a massive collection. I've got some cool titles, but maybe 20 total. It's not a huge collection. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and do it. First one, this one's really cool. There's only 30 of these, and it is... That glare is a bitch. It is Amityville Vibrator. Again, there's only 30 of these, 2020's Amityville Vibrator. Fun movie. Next we have Sean Donahue's Cannibal Claws. Another fun movie. Is it good? Nope. It's pretty bad, but it's some sleazy fun. And that's all that matters, is that it's fun. Next up is a great throwback to 80s slashers. It's a fun throwback to the 80s, but it's not set in the 80s, if that makes sense. That is Drew Marvick's Pool Party Massacre. This one is a blast. Next is a movie that some people have called the worst slasher ever made, and it would be hard to argue that point. And I guarantee you my shirt is keying out right now, and I didn't even realize what I was wearing. Oh well, too late now, I'm 3 minutes into the video. But, got Nail Gun Massacre, the Frightmare video release. This is number 187 of 1000. This one's still sealed. That's exciting. Next up, one of my 2 favorite movies from 2020, Madeline Deering's Spirit Animal. I don't know how many VHS she did. The number 25 is in my mind, but I don't know if that's right. Next is one of my favorite bad movies of all time. Definitely a top 10 favorite bad movie. Got Sorority House Massacre 2, Nighty Nightmare. Starring the incomparable Peter Spellos as Orville Ketchum. Next is one of my 10 favorite horror movies of all time. In my opinion, the best horror musical of all time, Slumber Party Massacre 2. Love this fucking movie. This one's just silly and ridiculous, and I love it for what it is. Sergeant Kabuki Man NYPD, with a lenticular cover. Next is the only documentary that I own on VHS. It's Sticks and Stones. It's a behind-the-scenes look at the Blair Witch Project. Alright, and now we've got 2020's Final Caller, the most recent Todd Sheets flick. This one I know for a fact it's one of 25, because when he did a pre-sale, a pre-release sale, he did 25 VHS, 25 DVD, 25 Blue, and 25 DVD and Blue combos. So there's a total of 100 copies of that movie out there presently. This one, there might actually be more copies of, but to my knowledge, this is the only copy with this cover in existence. That is Clownado VHS with this cover. Again, there might be more, but I know there's not a lot. All right, this is one of the most gimmicky things I've ever seen on a VHS, and I adore it. So Clownado is about circus clowns. So this is the cotton candy cover of Clownado. Look. It's all fluffy. Very cool. To Meathook, signed by Todd himself and actor Antoine Steele. Next up is one of the more controversial movies that exists. It's I Spit on Your Grave. Okay, a Universal classic, Frankenstein Meets Wolfman. Love this movie. I picked this up at a yard sale for a dime. Next, this one, I forget how many there are. It's not a lot. I want to say around 30 as well. This was put out by VHS Boobs. Sorry, Horror Boobs, not VHS Boobs. This was put out by Horror Boobs. It is High Def, which is an anthology film. I have it because it's part of my Todd Sheets collection. It's got shorts in there by others as well. And then lastly, as far as I know, this movie only exists on VHS. It's an indie film that's shot on video from the last few years. I don't know exactly when it's from. 2014, maybe? But it is The Redbox Massacre. I've never watched it because even though I have a VHS collection, I don't own a VCR. So I have unfortunately never watched this. I watched the trailer and I've seen a review of it that includes some footage and it looks like a good time. Anyways, guys, like I said, just a quick video to show off the little bit of VHS that I have. Anyways, I hope everyone has a fantastic, wonderful, amazing day. As always, I want you to be cool, be spoopy, and support independent horror. Deuces.